my first impressions video for the new game to come out, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
The library is just.
I've only played this game for 9 hours so far in the past
close now.
well, yesterday and this morning. But well, anyway, not going to get into that first. I'm going to get into the actual game and everything. Me and James got ripped off. We got it for PC, but we got it for 35 instead of 30. 30 if we would have got it on Amazon, but we would have not had it yet on Amazon. We've heard a lot of people on comments on videos, people saying they've not got it. So we finished the £5 to get it on its release day, which is what you expect when you buy a game on release day. But not going to get into that. I think they say, well, in the case, look, it's extremely cool. You know, you might not be able to see it on the camera, but around, of course, you've got your Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls and your logo, but you've got these little indentation marks and little stuff like that, trying to make it seem like an old book, I guess. That's kind of, it looks kind of plain if you just glance at it. Then you look at the back, and it's just brilliant. It's got the same kind of layout as the Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and other Elder Scrolls, not Elder Scrolls, other Bethesda games have just the 3 pictures and the information and everything and the specs for or whatever else you got for console, with controllers and how many players and all that. But the best thing about it is this thing. Map. One is not a paper map, so I'll put this down here. It's not a paper map. It's, I don't know what type of material it is, to be honest. Do you, James?
No, I don't have a clue. But it's
huge compared to the last one anyway.
And it's actually made of a very
okay. This is a cool material likes to annoy me. I'm trying not to.
Now you're gonna hold it up the wrong way around. Just spin it around.
There we go.
Yeah.
So,
I should zoom out.
Nice big map. And I'm gonna say this map looks really big because the map in the game is very big. I mean, you can get lost on just the map itself. Just pull this back up. There we go. Put that there for now. And of course, the manual disc and that's covered up so you don't steal James's secrets and codes and things like that. There's nothing else in here. Not me or James got a little advertisement in the back. But I don't know, there's something about the manual as well, it feels different. I don't know if that's just me. Is that just me?
That's just you.
That's just me.
I wouldn't show the manual. My manual's really down. I don't know
what the hell?
Yeah. It's just like they printed, you know, 2 pages on one thing.
I can see. What the hell? I'm gonna get this on the camera.
Yeah, right.
If you look at the bottom of the screen, it cuts out like the word and things like it cuts out the word. Have you got that?
You gotta let it focus. It's being weird. I don't think it'll focus.
But look at the top then, because the top bit's more noticeable.
You can see it there.
It just cuts off. I mean, that is quite weird. That's never happened to me before in any game I've ever had.
Is this what your manual looks like?
This is not your manual, this is your manual.
I know, but is this what your manual looks like?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Should flick through it. You know, a bit of light reading when I was, you know, on the toilet, as you do. And guess what? I opened the manual, and
it's done it there as well.
Weird.
It's done it there as well. It's not cut off any information, but it has cut off quite early. That is kind of weird. I mean, it's not cut off any vital information. I don't think for you anyway.
Yeah, I already know.
I think it's cut off load and saves, so you've already figured out how to do that.
Yeah. It would be pretty bad if I wouldn't have. Yeah.
Well, apparently there's going to be downloadable content for Skyrim. It says downloadable content. You any downloadable content on here, so that's kind of
you thought there wouldn't be, considering Oblivion had downloadable content.
Oblivion had 1,
but
2. You know, Knights of the Nine, and Knights of the Nine was already on, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, there was Knights of the Nine,
Shivering
Isles, Horse Armour, Frostcrag Spire, some Stronghold Castle shit.
Oh,
Thieves' Den, the Assassin's lair.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the ones that you got in the main one actually.
Yeah, and Fallout 3 had it and all that.
Fallout 3 had loads. Okay, I'm just gonna put this in here as careful as possible. I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna get James to do it later. Anyway, on to the actual gameplay. As I said, I played 9 hours and it is awesome.
I played 6.
He's played 6, but he's not played that one. You've not checked yours since we played it before, actually. It does activate through Steam, through the SSA, Steam Subscriber Agreement, which, well, it's a nice feature in a lot of games. You don't have to put a disc in and you can just, play the game from your Steam.
6 hours.
Okay, that timer is wrong, my timer is wrong, it's weird, it's not updated properly. Anyway, actually onto the gameplay. You start off, you're in like a, what do you call it?
Car,
that's it. I was going to say carriage, same thing actually.
You know, at first I thought this is the most dull and uninspired intro ever. And then the dragon.
Yeah, then the dragon appears. Not spoiling too much, but basically you're a prisoner, it introduces you to one of like the little factions, the Stormcloaks, who is the rebels, what do you call? Against the Imperials. And you get a choice of
God, that sounded very, very familiar. Star Wars, Empire, Rebels,
Yeah, it does a bit. But you get a choice very early on who you would. I don't think it does through all the game. I've not played for all the game yet.
No, you can swap sides.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, you can swap sides, but you do have a quick choice at the beginning if you go with the Imperials or with the Stormcloaks.
I've not been with Stormcloaks. I've only been with.
I've only been with the Imperials. But I'm gonna say this time there's a lot of cool. There's a lot of new stuff. I've gotta say. I mean, there's boots, a normal boot, but there's like several types. It's really weird. I'm gonna say like and there's loads of new other stuff, and you can actually on your item menu you can actually show the picture of the item, which
if you've never played an Elder Scrolls game before, it's friggin' immense. It's like amazing.
I don't know why it's so amazing, but it is amazing. You can see your item before you equip it.
In Oblivion and Morrowind,
Next time.
not do that.
You could click on it and your character would just hold his hand like this. Like some crack addict. Oh, and the third person is now actually worth playing. Yay! No one's going to play this third person though anyway.
I only ever switched to it to see how my character looks.
Yeah,
and whether he's wearing, the right gear.
Yeah, I do that. I just like switch to it to see how cool he looks.
I took on first dragon. You take on a dragon, spoiler alert, obviously you take on dragons, that's part of the game. I took on a dragon, right? And then I clicked F and then I realised I was wearing an iron helmet, iron boots, iron gauntlets, no arm. So I was fighting it in basically my underwear. And I don't know why I continued to fight it in my underwear. Protect it.
In your underwear?
Yeah.
Fun thing to say, I guess. But after that, you go through this sort of dungeon, and there is a new type of creepy spider. Yay! Frostbite spiders. I tell you what though, they are some creepy little things. I mean, there's some guys on YouTube did like a top 50 spiders, creepy spiders.
60, I think it was.
60, just because indifferent.
I think that the number 60 would be bumped on and then put like a range. Number like 3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah, these are. I mean, there's varying sizes. I think there's like 4 different sizes.
Yeah, and nobody warned me about this.
I was going to know.
I mean, Dragon Age had creepy fucking spiders, but you're looking from a viewpoint, so they're not as creepy. It's like, you just fight them. You can zoom out. You can look away. Here, you're in first person, and they can come down behind you, which I do not like at all.
It is really cool.
I got shit up when you came around, and I went in that room.
And
I ran up the stairs and the spiders and down.
Conjurer as well. I don't think he conjured them because they stayed though.
Yeah.
There's loads of cool stuff and just amazing what they put in. It's the little details that are really good. But I'm going to say now, I'm hoping they'll patch it because it is quite glitchy at the moment. I mean, the audio cuts off constantly when they're talking and does some dodgy static noise. That stuff is really cheap as well.
Yeah, I can get it fixed that, I'll tell you that.
Oh, cool. Good, so I don't have to hear. You probably couldn't hear what I just said, but it was I was trying to mimic the static noise.
Yeah, that was real bad.
Why did you put a static noise in? Okay. not going to put it down. But either way, yeah. Sorry, the phone just highlighted.
Wow. That's 5 rated.
Why is it 5 rated?
Oh. because your 10 minutes of fame are up.
Oh, so we're out of time already and we've not talked about it.
You know what? Have another 5 minutes then.
Okay, then cool.
Yeah, being very strict about this because there's a lot of video editing.
Yeah.
With amnesia.
Yes, which isn't uploaded yet because it's being game aborting.
I uploaded it and for some reason it deleted itself.
Must be a new YouTube thing.
Oh, it was a brilliant YouTube bug. You know, it only took like 4 hours to upload, or 5 hours.
Anyway, we're getting off the topic of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, me and Jane got it to PC, so we have the option to tweak the graphics, and I've got to say, can you stop throwing the phone around?
Shut up. Continue talking.
You have the option to tweak the graphics, and you know what? I've not seen the PS3 or Xbox graphics, but the graphics look amazing. Especially the highest, except not 1920 by 1080. I got it on a proper dodgy resolution, 1440 by 900. I'm using a different TV, and that's the highest resolution.
Oh yeah, your graphic TV.
It's weird. That
Yeah,
TV's
the TV that's very weird.
it doesn't like to work at all. Shall I try to use like their old 4:3 monitor, which can't do any resolutions above 800 by 600?
See, this one, every now and again my computer thinks that it's not being played through an LCD TV, you know, so it puts itself in, what is it, 1600 by 1200.
Oh yeah, something to do with the graphics. Oblivion, every time I load it up, put it on low straight away. Even though I could play it on the highest, I just put it on low. So that was really annoying. Every time I had to load up Oblivion, I had to tweak the graphics. Skyrim, that problem has been fixed, thank God. I would hate every time I loaded up, just tweak the graphics again and again and again.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Mind you, it's not just a case of putting it on like the Ultra and then putting like a thing up on the Advanced, but it still is cool. I don't think about I said about the gameplay. Oh my god, I can't get over the in-game graphics.
Also, you might want to say that the actual system requirements might have scared people off.
No.
Skyrim.
Yeah, it says dual core 2 GHz.
No, it says quad core recommended.
Yeah, recommended, but for minimum it's dual core 2 GHz. For recommended, it's quad core.
Quad cores, for if you like want to play it on ultra, like 60. I mean, you can play it on ultra, but you've got a very good graphics card.
Yeah, I'm running at 40 frames now, so it's not exactly the same, but it still is kind of cool having those graphical settings. And also, bow and arrows still do jack all. I'm going to say that.
No, they can be good. Whenever you're doing sneaking,
yeah,
good.
if you get like a lucky 2 times hit, which does normal damage compared to a sword.
Yeah, but you're forgetting you know.
Oh.
I took down that bow in the opening sequence with a bow.
That bow was weak. Bow was weak as fuck.
I know, but
Try meeting one in the wild. I died in like a few hits. They're not even funny. Oh, it's not even funny at all. Oh my god, I'm not even
I
explaining.
apologise. I'm distracting him.
Yeah.
Back throwing the phone. Yeah.
All I'm going to say is there is loads of enemies in the environments now. And there's also little critters like foxes and rabbits, which I like to fry every time I go past me. Just get a fire around and just go. Oh yeah, you can constantly do fire. Just guys, instead of going fireball, 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 you can just do it constantly now. It's just a flamethrower. It's amazing. Along with that, there's also frost ones, electricity ones, and all sorts of different spells. There is now a total of 429 spells. Possibly.
You remembered that?
Yes, and 72 shouts.
77 shouts.
Shut up! Shut up!
No, it won't be 77 shouts now. That'll just be because we were looking at the thing.
Yeah, it might be a bit less, but because some of them will be spells for other creatures that are only available to them creatures.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess.
That's what happens when you try to find out all these numbers by looking in console command.
Yeah, that's why you put in PSP. What does that even mean? Player, spell,
But
sex. I don't know. Every time I do that, I just have player, spell, butt sex. That makes no sense.
yes, continue on.
But yeah. and using
It's a war horse.
and using TTM
Better
to,
than riding a
well,
slick
have a
horse.
good time by conjuring up all sorts of cool stuff and doing Firestorm repeatedly. Yeah,
You've got the
and
deal.
here's the fancy camera
It's the
angle.
one with the saddle.
It's
There is no fancy camera angle, I'm just
Right,
Yeah, like every good woman.
You've now gone over 15 minutes.
You didn't hear that, Joe, did you?
No.
Good.
I'm glad I didn't, but
Either way, I might as well tell you. You said you were making it go up, and I said like every good woman should do.
you know we're gonna end the video here.
Yeah,
Just
anyway.
say what you think.
I really suggest you play this game. Skyrim is absolutely amazing in the game. There's
And-
lots of stuff to do, new stuff. I've not joined any factions or guilds. That's what they're called. Guilds. But vampires are still there. Son of a bitch.
And you can turn into a werewolf.
And you can turn into a werewolf, which is awesome. Vampire. Do not become a vampire. Stay away from vampires. All I'm going to say. As soon as there's 4 stages of vampirism. First one you get some perks. Third one you get some perks. First, second, third you get perks. Fourth one, everyone can attack you unless you feed. And I've not found one person in a bed and I don't know how to feed anyway. How'd you feed?
You've not found one person in a bed.
Shut up. I don't know how to feed.
Anyway, on that note,
I could revert back.
on that note,
Yes. Play Skyrim. Goodbye.
never back down.